You've probably heard 1,000 times that discipline outweighs motivation and motivation is irrelevant. You just need discipline. That's 99% true. But you still need that 1%, that little fire, that spark that creates that thing inside you, that demon from hell that is willing to chase any goal and get you going. Because you have to get to the point of creating discipline. Without a desire for something, it just never happens. And I'm not even here to give you that 1%. I'm not here to do that. I am here to try to sell you on the idea that if you desire something, if you can create that 1%, it'll spark the movement towards discipline. I am trying to sell you on the idea that out there is this version of you that you can paint in your head. You can daydream, you can real dream, however you want to. Inspire yourself, visualize it, imagine it, and then start to act like that individual. Because you have to start the spark. And that usually starts with a little bit of dreaming. Dreaming sometimes seems childish, but every major goal started with a dream. And if you think that, oh, well, people need to get lucky, I'm just not going to obtain it. There's so many things that I have to overcome. Well, that's where the discipline comes in. Because once you have that motivation, you start that spark, you just act on it every day. And well, if you're acting every day, well, then the luck becomes irrelevant because one day you're going to get lucky. If you do this shit all day, every day, you're going to get lucky one day. Great. Because once you build that discipline, you start to realize, oh, I am a different person. And you start to live more like the person that you want to be one day. And once you do that, then all those goals out there that you thought you were chasing, they start to chase you. And then you become successful. Most people will rule out life changes because they think the discipline is so necessary, they just don't want to go through it. It's about the path and what creates your desire to instill the discipline. So if you've done it, you've said, okay, I want to lose the weight. And you're like, I'm motivated to lose the weight. You spend 3 days in the gym and then you don't go anymore. Wasn't the right route then. Find a different way. Find a different 1% spark of motivation. Because you have to find the desire before you create the steps. So pick a different route. Well, that's fine. Everyone's different. People love to say, you just do X, Y, Z, and it's the same for everybody across the board. No, it's fucking not. We are different creatures. We are different human beings. But what is the same about us is the ability for our minds to create something that seems impossible and obtain it. That is true. I believe that to the fullest. Nobody will convince me otherwise. Because I have built a version of myself that seems completely impossible to the person I was just 3 years ago. And then guess what? In 3 years from today, I'll be looking back at myself today saying, what a fucking loser. That guy's pathetic. I can't wait. I'm hoping that that's next week. Yeah, I'm a fucking loser right now, but I'm going to be better because I'm constantly going to be chasing improvement. And you can too. Just find the route. Find what inspires you. Find what you desire. What is that image of yourself? Who do you think you could be? Who do you want to be, but you don't think it's possible? Envision that. Fucking ask ChatGPT to make a picture of it and then make that shit your screensaver and look at it every day and say, one day this will be me. I'm going to convince myself, even though I don't fucking believe it right now. There's this small little voice in the back of my head that tells me maybe, what if? And that what if is contagious. It is addictive because the more you get closer and closer, even the smallest movement towards it, you think, whoa, I could actually be someone. I could actually get somewhere. And then you start to notice you're different than the people you're around. Those folks you've always spent time with, they don't quite fit in with you. We love to say that you start to not fit in with the crowd. Fuck that. They don't fit in with you. They aren't up to your standards. You want to get to a point people can't even compare themselves to you. And that's when the discipline is apparent. Because you took that first spark of motivation and you just instilled it. And now that you've adopted the discipline and it's just part of you, you have this stack of receipts in your pocket, this knowledge that you will never fucking quit. And it's just the person you are. It's not something you have to struggle with. Yeah, shit sucks. You don't want to do things. It's just what happens. It's just what you got to do. And you do it day in and day out because there's a version out there that you are chasing. Put that shit on your wall, frame it, and then go towards it. There's a better life out there for you. And if I haven't sold you on it yet today, then I will improve myself as a salesman, because I want you to chase it so that you can experience the gratification on a deep, fulfilling level that I have felt when I changed my life forever. I believe in you, even if you do not. Chase your goddamn goal.